already set up for success.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Towns with a rebound.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
White against Brunson. Outside Tatum. And so it's the New York Knicks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Fires the 3. Holiday, that one's good.
I mean, you watch Holiday play this game. He just explodes off the screens. Very good in pick and roll.
Pass to Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for New York.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
What a finish from Porzingis.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Out to Bridges. The 3 is up. Towns a screen on Holiday. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Looking to get back on track. And it's Tatum missing. New York leading by 13. To the middle. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
And they're able to recover. Anunoby passes to Towns. Back to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Brown. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Towns has got 25 points in the game.
And Towns can make this shot in his sleep. It's something the defense must guard closely.
Tatum against Brunson. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. At one point, they led by 16. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Towns has got 12 points here in the second half.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Hart passes to Towns. Over Holiday. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Holiday shifts gears, he quickly leaves people beyond.
Bridges outside. 1:56 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Towns down low, working on Porzingis. Celtics trail by 13. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively, and the shot goes in.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Towns a screen on Holiday. Throws it up high, and stolen by Holiday. Tatum against Brunson. Porzingis with it. Ooh, strong take by Porzingis.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
It's Hart on the wing. Back to Towns. The shot off that time. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Brown, a screen on Towns. Here's Porzingis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
At 7'3", Porzingis is a problem. Really makes defenses settle for fouling him and hoping he misses.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that brings him with an 8.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Pass to Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Holiday, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
And New York has possession. They're leading by 8. Brunson finds Towns. Another one falls for New York.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Holiday from long range. The Knicks with the rebound. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
It's all! Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
It's all! Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. crowd is...
Oh, wow! Over Mullen.
Williams has done it again! Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is...
Oh, wow! Over Mullen.
Williams has done it again! Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Oh, say does that.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is, and what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Towns, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Hart in at the four-man position. Now Jackson. After the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Edey. Back to Bain. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. Goes back up. Bridges with the steal. There's the drive, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
To the paint. Edey gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Jackson kicks to Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Inside, out to Bridges. Right side Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. We know Doris and Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Now here's Morant. Edey can't hit. Here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Wide open look. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 7.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Stolen by Jackson. Morant drives in, and then Morant slams it in.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now here's Brunson. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. And they pick up 2.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. And here's Towns. Brunson with a clean look. Drills the three-pointer. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Here's Brunson, following the basket by John Morant. Towns finds Brunson. Back to Towns. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Now here's Wells. Still yet to score. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Josh Hart, first personal foul.
He hits both from the stripe. 1:10 left to play in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the 3. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Here's Bridges. Towns trying to get open, and Desmond Bane pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Edey, good, and the nice assist from Morant. Edey's got 5 points so far.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
And it's
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Morant kicks to Wells. 4 seconds left. Edey can't hit. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks, willing his team. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. 3 on the clock. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now, here's Bridges.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Towns, the pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Jackson kicks to Bane. Stolen by Anunoby. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Desmond Bane.
It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Now, here's Wells. Edie.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistleblower. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Now here's Morant. Memphis moving it around. Down low. Good D by Anunoby.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brunson, and the rejection by Jackson. Bain finds Jackson out of bounds. New York takes possession. The Knicks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Brunson against Morant. Bridges for 3. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
3 points.
Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Stolen by Anunoby. Towns dishes to Bridges. Back to Towns. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Takes it inside. And no good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Wells passes to Jackson. Bain kicks to Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Defended by Hart. 6 to shoot. Out to Morant. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Morant against Brunson. Towns, a screen on Morant. There's the lob to Towns.
Well, this team relies, obviously, on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
Morant outside. And Memphis turns it over again. We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Pass to Bridges. Drives to the hoop. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Here's Edie. Back to Morant. Towns with the steal. Fast break, here they come. And Bridges jams it in.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly, puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Morant passes to Jackson. Wells kicks to Bain. Pass to Wells. Outside Jackson. Clock at 4. Wells sets the pick for Jackson. Shot to stop the run. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Brunson against Morant. Left side, Towns. Going inside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edie's got 8 rebounds in this game. Shoots over Towns, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we finished one half of basketball. It's the Knicks, up 11. It's time now to go courtside. Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Mikal Bridges. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Bain passes to Morant. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That one is on Towns.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
Both good from the line that time. Now Brunson. Right side Towns. To the paint. Out to Brunson. Hart, wide open. He fires. New York, no good that time either. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Up and in on the layup. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Towns with the steal. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Towns, a screen on Morant. Brunson kicks to Towns. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
They set the pick to the middle. Here's Edie. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. New York leading by 7. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Brunson scanning the floor. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. Here's Towns. He's got 14. Pass to Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant outside. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brunson against Morant. Outside, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And Bain no good on that one.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
The Knicks leading by 5. Brunson the pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside painted area. Look out.
To the paint. Here's Edey. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson got hit and still made it go.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
There's the screen. Jackson from long range. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Anunoby passes to Hart. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
The Knicks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Pass to Edey. Pocket 6. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Brunson, and there's the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Morant. And one thing, among many doors, that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Bain kicks to Morant. Driving in, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
The Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Hart. The kick out to Anunoby. Back to Hart. To the wing on the left. From deep, Brunson. Brunson from long distance.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's New York. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Anunoby against Morant. Pass to Wells. To the inside. It's deflected. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Count the transition bucket. Jalen Brunson. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And here is Hart. Here's Bridges. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bridges got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Morant finds Jackson. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And Towns throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Inside, out to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Wells. Down low, Edey, and he goes in for the dunk.
and didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Anunoby outside. Back to Towns. It's rounded by Memphis. On the wing, Bain. Defended by Bridges. Out to Morant. Edie's got 4 this quarter.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. At one point, they led by 16, and it's blocked. Bain against Bridges. Rell is wide open. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Knicks leading by 12. Hart the pass to Towns. Out to Brunson. Towns in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Second shot opportunity, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Edie. On the wing, Jackson. No good on the triple. The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Hart the pass to Bridges. Misses in close. The Grizzlies trail by 12. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Towns in the corner. 3-pointer. Another miss by Towns.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Knicks.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Karl Anthony Towns.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
And that one falls for Bridges. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brunson with it. 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. The shot missing. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow! Reality's done it again. Dynamite.
open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick rampage Jackson! Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow! Overrun. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick rampage Jackson! Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow! Overrun. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick rampage Jackson!
The Cavs already with a hyper-focused look on their faces as they are... Hey, everybody, we're coming to you live on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, the team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson, and it's Wells in at the three. Now here's Morant. Oh, rejected by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
Here's Mobley. And they get it back. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Payne. From deep, Mitchell. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Payne, the pass to Jackson. Here's Edey on the wing, Payne. Here's Wells. It's Jackson, high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Edey missing. On the wing, Mitchell. Pounded by Morant. And here's Hunter for 3. Cleveland again missing. Morant surveying the floor. Stolen by Strus. Here's Mitchell. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, man, that's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Morant, the pass to Wells. It's tipped. It's stolen by Hunter. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Strus with it. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. On target from range.
Well, there we go. Finally, they make one. Maybe that'll get them going.
Morant, the pass to Wells. There's a screen. Here's Edey. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game now. First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And Strus drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. Three-pointer. Mitchell grabs the miss. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Mobley, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Wells, to the inside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of this game. Both good from the line that time. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. From the baseline, Strus's shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Hunter. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Edey. 7 points in the game. Outside for Morant. It's stolen by Hunter for the finish. And finished off by Hunter.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Here's Edey. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
Pass to Edey. Lots of room. And he hits the jumper for 2. Edey's got 9 points.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Mobley outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. 24 seconds left in the opening quarter. Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Edey. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wells, the rebound by Allen. Left side, Mitchell. He gets it in there. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cleveland on top, up by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the small forward position. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Edey. Allen defending. Inside.
And it's not just blocking shots, it's altering them. And Allen does that as much as any defender in the league.
Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
Now here's Morant. Still no points. Strus with it. Guarded by Morant. Strus the pass to Allen. Mitchell against Bane. Allen with a screen on Bane. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. They set the screen. Great D that time from Allen. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Here's Strus. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding positions would help players and officials.
And he gets it back. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Allen. Goes back up. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 8 rebounds in the game. Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant with it. To the inside. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Morant. Edey's got 11 points.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
There's a screen from deep. Mobley. They get it back. Pass to Strus. Now here's Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Allen with a screen on Bane. The 3 from Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Jackson gets the bucket.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Driving inside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. 1:50 left in the first half. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Memphis trailing here. Right side Morant. Jackson with a screen on Hunter to the middle. The second effort. Jackson can't get it to go.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Pass to Mobley. 1:11 left to play in the first half. The layup off target. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
Oh, B.A., he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard. And Mitchell is used to this. Teams are going to play him physical in that lane.
Pass to Wells. Outside Bane. Now here's Morant. Hunter covering. Jackson against Mobley. Here's Edey. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
They swipe it. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wells. Now Morant. Hunter covering. Here's the pick. Down low. Edey. He goes up again. And they take the lead. Edey's got 15.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Line for Cleveland, Jarrett Allen.
Free throw good from Allen. He makes 1 of 2 that time. From deep, Morant. That shot off the mark. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Memphis ahead, up 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Cavs trailing. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
I'm just going to be real with you. With a full head of steam, the defense, they might not even bother when Mitchell's going that quickly.
Mobley with it, guarded by Morant, to the paint. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Out to Mobley. Allen a screen. Clock at 4. Mobley, no good.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Here's Edey. Allen defending. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Mitchell against Bane. From downtown. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Creating the opportunity, Mitchell makes the right call for this situation.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Allen. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Outside Bane. Pass to Edey. They need this. And that one is stuffed right through.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Now here's Morant. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell showing some muscle.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Edey. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Edey's got 19 points.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
The Cavaliers lead by 6. Mobley outside. Allen a screen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
The length of Mobley that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling.
And the second free throw is good. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Bane. To the middle. Here's Edey. And that one goes, feeding him with a lead pass. 21 points in the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Cleveland again missing. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Jackson with a screen on Strus. Morant finds Jackson. Here's Wells. Pure from three-point range. Wells has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Jackson. And there's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Edey. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. Here's Hunter. 1:02 left to play in the third. From deep. Drains the triple. Hunter's got 7 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Jackson. And it's Edey missing. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Hunter. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Fires it. No good off the glass. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You can tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
To end the run. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
With 2 seconds left. And another basket for Cleveland. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward. And it's Edey missing. Cleveland leading by 9. Hunter passes to Allen. And stolen by Jackson. On the break. Here's Morant. Who drains the 19-footer.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Allen finds Mobley. There's the drive. And Mobley throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And there's a pick. Pass to Edey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
The Cavaliers lead by 8. The baseline J is on the way. That's short off the rim. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at about 44% so far. Jackson outside. Pass to Wells. And he banks in the layup. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Hunter, good.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Morant against Hunter. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. Here's Wells. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Inside. Blocked! A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Bane. Here's Edey. And the layup is good off the glass. Edey's got 24 points.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
It's good.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
Over to the left wing. Jackson with a screen on Strus. Wells. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell drains it through contact. Wow.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Jackson with a screen on Hunter. Pass to Edey. Fires from deep. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Allen in the high post. Shots blocked. Stolen by Mitchell. Outside Strus. And there's a 3-second violation. Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant on his way. And he can't jam it through. Baseline jumper. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Mitchell's got 17 now, just in the second half. Out left to the wing. Here's Edey to the inside. Here's Jackson. And he gets that one.
Absolutely no problem, says Jaren Jackson Jr. He was ready to shoulder the load there.
It's deflected. They get it back.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
To the paint. Here's Edey. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league. And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
Mobley deciding where to go with it. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is wow! Overrun. Leon has done it again. Dynamite. Look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is wow!
You live on. Like we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Now look at Memphis' starting group. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at center. Now here's Bane. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Jackson can't cash in from close range. Here's Brown. Got a hand on it. To the inside. Stolen by Tatum. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. He hits it from 9.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to visit with head coach Joe Mazzulla.
Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
A little contact there. Could have drawn a whistle, but Morant just plays through.
So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
Krell's wide open. Off target from outside. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Jackson kicks to Morant. Jackson a screen on White. Here's Morant. Good D by Holiday.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Inside, Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 6 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Jackson.
And Porzingis demonstrating there why he's an effective two-way player, positioning himself well there to just bother the shooter.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good. I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
Celtics leading by 6. Outside, Porzingis. From the arc. Boston, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Morant with the bucket.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Tatum passes to Brown. Tatum a screen. Brown, no good. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the inside, Edey. That one, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Tatum against Payne. Tatum down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
It's Morant with the drive, and he banks in the layup. Morant's got 6 points.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots. Off target with the jump hook. The Grizzlies shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Here's the screen, and he drives in. They get the rebound. Edey gets the bucket.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Jackson against Tatum. Outside, Porzingis over Edey. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Holiday. And it's good.
2 minutes allowed to review the play.
Going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just...
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 4 and will return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant is the point with Payne out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5 down low.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Here's Porzingis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Porzingis has got the lead up to 7 now for Boston. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Holiday.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Porzingis can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Wells.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Personal foul.
Boston leading by 6. Here's Porzingis, and it's blocked, and they get it back. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Pass to Bain. Jackson a screen on White. Bain. And Boston with the rebound. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, two things you like to see from Porzingis.
The Celtics shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity, but Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 5 points so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Tatum with a screen on Morant. Out to Porzingis from outside the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Porzingis has got 23 points.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
13 feet away. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Tries again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Back 80 picks one up.
And check out Porzingis being sly with the pump fake there, pulling his man in close.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Brown with it, now guarded by Wells. And here's Tatum for three. Celtics leading by 14. Takes the three. And it's rebounded by Morant. 1:05 left to play in the first half. Into the lane. And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Over in the corner, Porzingis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson kicks to Morant. Stolen by Holiday. Now Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. Offensive rebound. Outside Tatum. A three from Porzingis. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Boston. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan passport shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the Boston 5.
And just wanting it more there. You got to like seeing Porzingis beat everyone to the spot in the open floor.
Porzingis with the steal. Down low. White looking around. Nifty move. And Porzingis with the lay-in. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
To the paint. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And they double up Morant. Jackson passes to Wells. And it's blocked by Brown.
Great positioning and timing by Brown, using his athleticism to come away with the rejection.
Tatum's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And right here we're talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Here's Edey. Softly drops in the floater. Edey's got 9 points.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Celtics leading by 20. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. 2 points, that one goes.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Pass to Edey. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 11.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Right side Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Derek White picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Edey can't hit. Celtics leading by 18. Dan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
On the wing, Brown. Nothing on the board. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Out to White. Right side Porzingis. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Celtics lead by 18.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
Morant passes to Wells. Here's Edey. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Porzingis with a screen on Bane. White lays it up off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close the steps.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting from Memphis.
He misses the free throw.
The line for 2.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Boston leading by 18. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. .11 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. To the middle, stolen by Jackson. Here's Edey.
Oh, amazing. Perfect timing there.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the...
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics out in front, up by 15. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster is different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Jackson misses. Celtics leading by 14. Brown the pass to Tatum. Morant with the steal. Here's Jackson. Out to Morant. Jackson down low, guarded by Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Stan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27 and 55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
And it's White with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds in this game. Holiday finds Porzingis. It's blocked. Morant against White. Now here's Morant, guarded closely. To the left wing, taken away by Holiday. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Busted. No good that time either. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Down low. Here's Edey. Nice D from Porzingis. Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Jackson comes over with the double. Porzingis kicks to Tatum. Back to Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists in the game.
And even when Tatum isn't the shooter, he's dangerous. He can set others up to finish the job. Clearly the foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Boston.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Edey gets the bucket.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Outside Tatum. Tatum setting the pick for Porzingis. The kick out to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness. 50 for the end.
Yep, he is putting on a show. That free throw good from Porzingis.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Here's Morant, and then Morant slams it in.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Boston.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Porzingis.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Brown sets a screen for Porzingis. The 3 kept alive. Outside, White. Pass to Holiday. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Back to Holiday. To the inside. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. 55 points for Porzingis. Jackson, a screen on Holiday. In the corner, it's Bain.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
second personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Memphis.
Free throw good. Edie.
Shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was...
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan...
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow! He's done it again. Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow! He's done it again. Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now, New York starting five. Mitchell Robinson is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And it's good. 2 points.
The defense has got to bring a little bit more. Hitting Allen like that is not going to prevent him from scoring.
Brunson against Hunter. Brunson passes to Towns. Off target from outside. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mobley, a screen on Bridges. From deep, Mitchell nails it from three.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Towns on a screen. Brunson finds Towns. Brunson against Hunter. Brunson passes to Towns. The rebound by Allen.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent, and lately he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA, fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots, it's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
And he gets it to go.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Towns. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Knocked away. And now the Knicks on the break. The finish! And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Mitchell, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
New York with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Towns a screen on Hunter. Towns outside. The 3. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for New York?
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers. They're capitalizing on it.
Towns goes in.
Wow, what a forceful drive by Towns. Going hard at the hoop and picking up a good foul along the way.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
And a big finish by Robinson.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
Here's Mobley. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Robinson finds Anunoby inside. The kick out to Brunson. Knocks down the triple.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Now here's Hunter. To stop the run. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Towns a screen on Hunter. To the middle. And there's Towns on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got 9 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it back. Towns gets the bucket. 11 points in the game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And here's Brunson from the arc. That shot off. And so it's the New York Knicks in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're communicating well and we welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the floor for New York, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the center position.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Strus with a deep three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. Towns is screen on Hunter. Brunson against Hunter. Brunson passes to Robinson for 3. Brunson misses. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Good work there as it goes. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Down low. Ooh, stolen by Allen. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at, finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Here's Towns. Rejected by Allen. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's Towns. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Cavaliers trail by 14. Allen with a screen on Robinson. Oh, there's the alley! And it's Allen who slams it home.
You could put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Stolen by Mobley. 14 feet away. The Knicks with the rebound. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Brunson. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Driving in. Mobley grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Hunter. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Knicks leading by 12. Inside, here's Towns. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Allen. Bridges against Mitchell. Mobley up top. All sorts of time. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Mobley's got 8. And 1:01 left in the first half. Towns a screen on Hunter. Pass to Towns. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Mobley, left side. Hunter against Brunson. Mobley, a screen on Brunson. Hunter, good.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Brunson passes to Towns. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. And the free throw, no good.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Hunter can't get it to go. Outside Brunson. No good on the triple. Here's Mitchell. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. Back after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Hunter in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Anunoby passes to Towns. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
It's both from the stripe. Knicks leading by 7. Brunson surveys. Towns passes to Robinson. Back to Towns. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Here's Mitchell. Good work defensively by Robinson. And New York has possession. To the middle. Here's Towns. And that one drops. And now it's an 11-point Knick lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range. And he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
They throw good. Hunter. And both free throws good for Hunter.
Herter's such a talented swing man, and every year he seems to find a way to add a little bit of something to his game.
Hunter against Brunson. To the inside. Stolen by Mobley. Mitchell against Bridges. Outside Mitchell. Over Bridges. Mitchell misses.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Bridges passes to Robinson. Out to Bridges. A minute 50 left in the third. Stolen by Mobley. Stolen by Anunoby. Bridges with it. Outside Robinson. And they'll get another chance. Here's Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. And the three off target. Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Brunson misses.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Fade away. New York again can't hit.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And Hunter, here we go. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Hunter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he can be dangerous in the pick-and-roll situation with that size. Hunter can't make the defense lay off him for long.
And that one drops for him.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And he comes up with a bucket. Allen's got 12 points.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Robinson off target from the wing. And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at small forward.
And Allen letting the offense know that you can lean on him from time to time.
Here's Brunson. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Mitchell. Misses in close. Knicks leading by 9. Brunson finds Anunoby. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And here are the Knicks now. Anunoby for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Allen against Robinson. Mobley, a screen on Robinson. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Brunson. It's stolen by Hunter. Mitchell with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Here's Allen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter. Mobley against Robinson. No luck on that one. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Fires for 3. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Strus. Mobley's got 9 points here in the second half. Brunson. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. And it's Cleveland's ball. 9 points in a row. A good run going. And he hits it to tie the game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is wow! Overrun. Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
Look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is wow! Overrun. Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is wow! Overrun. Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is wow! Overrun. Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Overruled. Oh, Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. It is all. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Overruled. Oh, Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. It is all. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
For the visiting Boston Celtics,
got a couple of top contenders from the Eastern Conference, Greg, and this one feels like there's a little extra buzz in the air. Do you feel it?
Oh, Kevin, it's almost that postseason feel, right? High expectations for both of these teams. A great opportunity to lock in and kind of get a barometer for where you are against a playoff-level opponent.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Now Brunson. Following the Porzingis miss from deep. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Hart, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. And Holiday, here we go. Can't connect from short range. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Here's Towns. No good off the front iron.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
White with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Tatum against Bridges. Tatum drives in, and that one is good.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby. Towns has got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
White finds Porzingis. Brown with a screen on Towns. 4 on the clock. A wide open look here for Porzingis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it. Guys, that is what you call two physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Now here's Tatum. Brown with a screen on Hart. Here's Tatum. He takes it in.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Towns, the pass to Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's the lob to Towns. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for New York. And Boston with the rebound. 1:41 left in the first. Porzingis with the ball. Brunson picks him up. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Wow, that's the mobility of Porzingis gliding in for the finish.
Out to the wing. That's a 2 from Towns. And it's good off the back rim and in. 11 points in the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Holiday against Brunson. Outside Tatum. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Driving to the basket. That one drops for him.
I'll tell you, that defense was on point. But how about the better offense of Jason Tatum on his way to the cup?
Brunson finds Hart. Back to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Holiday. Brunson, no good. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Porzingis feeling it out a bit. From about 19 feet, it's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks leading by 5. Fires from the corner. Anunoby, no good. Plays it up and banks it in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks. He comes away with... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the floor for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White, and it's Porzingis in at the center position. Doors, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Outside, Porzingis. Poked away. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Tatum finds Holiday. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. They get a hand on it. Out to Porzingis from downtown, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Porzingis against Towns. Anunoby outside. Back to Towns. Launches a three. Another miss by Towns.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Left side, Brown. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Brunson. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. White against Anunoby. Pass to Tatum. And Tatum driving. He goes up again. Another shot. And it's Porzingis laying it in. Porzingis has got the lead up to 1 now for Boston.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
Towns down low. Headed by Porzingis. Towns with the bucket. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Brunson scanning the floor.
2 minutes.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now off the inbound, and Towns with the lay-in good. And now a 3-point New York lead.
I'll say this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Brown with the screen on Towns. Here's Porzingis driving inside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Pass to Brunson. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. That one good for 2. Towns has got 10 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Porzingis, defended by Towns. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Bridges has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brunson against Holiday. Here he goes. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Tatum with the screen on Bridges. White drives in. Here's Tatum. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Tatum with the screen on Brunson. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. A 2-point game. Towns against Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
For the lead. The Knicks pull it in. Hart with a screen on Howard. There's the lob to Hart. And stolen by White. And here they come. And here they go. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Tatum. Holiday's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
And he makes that one. Towns has got 23 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Stolen by Anunoby. Here we go, one-on-one. Towns, no luck. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. So the wing on the left. Porzingis against Towns. The 3 from Tatum. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges dishes to Towns.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one at the line is good. And Towns drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Anunoby against Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Driving the lane. Takes it off the glass.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
You know, many see Brown as a scorer. But, Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Here's Tatum. Porzingis inside. Towns on him. And a missed layup. The Knicks with the lead. Bridges passes to Towns. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
17 foul.
A minute 42 left in the third. The kick out to Towns. Off target from three-point range.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
New York shooting 43% from the field. Anunoby, good. And the Knicks lead by 4.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Here's Brown.
Oh. You got to be kidding. We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Here's Bridges. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Holiday with it. Brunson picks him up. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Brunson against Holiday. On the wing, Bridges. Fires from deep. Towns finds Bridges.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
Mikal Bridges. At the line, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Here's Holiday. Towns with the defensive effort. For New York, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
You guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
Here's Tatum. He's got 6. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Here's Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. And that one released in time, but no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Boston, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. Tatum with a screen on Anunoby. Out to Porzingis. And it's off from 3-point range. Anunoby outside. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Tatum against Towns. Clock at 6. They get the rebound. Out to Bridges. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Porzingis finds Tatum. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Anunoby against Tatum. Yes, that goes in. Towns has got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Tatum with the screen on Bridges. The kick out to Tatum. Over in the corner, Porzingis connects from 3-point range. Porzingis has got 22 points.
Well, in the modern NBA, a big that can shoot with range, so important. Kristaps Porzingis from 3.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The shot's good. And now a 9-point Knicks lead.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thanks, David. Some nice passing by New York here. And the rejection by Tatum.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
42.
Outside Tatum to the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball for Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Towns. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Porzingis against Hart. Now here's Porzingis. D right on him. Tatum no good. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to just give themselves a little bit of a break. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Knicks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Tatum setting the pick for White to end the run. And he sinks the layup. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
The play is under video review under NBA rules.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
No good on the second free throw. Celtics on offense, trailing by 13. And Holiday kicks to Porzingis. No good on the three. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Porzingis with the steal. And up the court come the Celtics on the break.
Kristaps Porzingis, 3 points.
Here's Brunson. Missed. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow! Overruled. Liddell, and he's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Yes! He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow! Overruled. Liddell, and he's
for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is...
Oh, wow.
Liddell, he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is...
Oh, wow.
Liddell, he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is...
Oh, wow.
Liddell, he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is...
Oh, wow.
Liddell, he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow. Overruled. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow. Overruled. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow. Overruled. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow. Overruled. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow. Overruled. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Trent Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Trent Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Trent Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Trent Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow. Overrun. Oh, Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow. Overrun. Oh, Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow. Overrun. Oh, Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow. Overrun. Oh, Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow. Overrun. Oh, Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow. Liddell, he's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill is going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.